Hey there, Al Perhax. I'm the author, the creator, the visionary behind the Mind Force method of esoteric training. And I want to introduce you to something very special on this page. On this page, what you're going to find is you're going to find the Mind Force Library. Now, the Mind Force Library is a series of manuals that I put together years ago. In fact, when I first came out with the manuals, the only way you could get them is if you bought my higher price courses. So if you spent $100, you would get one of the manuals with the course. But over the years, I had a lot of people that said to me, hey, can I just get the manuals? I'd like to see what's in the manuals, that kind of thing. And so I actually produced the manuals. I wrote them, and they became bestsellers throughout the United States, throughout the world. And you can actually check them out on Amazon right now. Just go down on the page, right? Go down there and check them out on Amazon. You'll see how much they are. And what I've done is I've put together a really great offer for you on this page. And I want you to really check this out because it's really special. Now, here's the thing you're going to learn in the Mind Force Library. You're going to learn some of the most unique skills that you've ever seen anywhere. I can promise you that right now. If you buy these manuals and you're into esoteric training, there are some concepts in there that are going to blow your mind. Now, the other thing is there are a lot of concepts in there that work phenomenally well if you work them. A lot of times people that are looking at this kind of training, they become collectors. They want to collect all this information, but they don't want to actually use it. If you'll use this information, I promise it'll work for you. And the reason I know that is because I wrote these manuals from my own training. I wrote them originally for myself so that I could get better at all these different types of esoteric training. So you're going to learn all kind of cool things like chi power, chi energy, meditation. You're going to learn hypnotic influence from the standpoint of from a stage hypnosis. You're going to learn it from the standpoint of self-hypnosis, control factor type hypnosis. You're going to also learn it from the standpoint of subliminal perception, subliminal persuasion. So, I cover the whole gamut of hypnosis. I've got my manipulation manual, which has been a bestseller for years. My manipulation course has been out there for years, and people love it. They've learned a lot of great techniques from it. So you're going to get the manipulation manual, the hypnotic influence blueprint, my closed-door self-hypnosis and control factor manual, as well as the 12 devices that almost instantly hypnotize. Let me tell you something. 12 devices that almost instantly hypnotize you. You're not going to find that information anywhere. I promise you that's worth the entire cost of the manuals. You're also going to get my Magneto Attraction Manual. Back in 2001 when I wrote Magneto, that was way before the craze of Law of Attraction and The Secret and everything like that. But I condensed that manual from what I learned from mentors that I had. And these are the techniques that really work. A lot of times people talk about this concept of laws of attraction, and yet they don't have any real techniques. They don't have any real things that they can sink their teeth in. Well, this manual has it. It's simple, but it has the gold in it. I can promise you that. Now, here's the other thing, is that you're also going to learn things like self-defense, pressure points for both healing and pressure points for hurting. Now, I know that sounds kind of contradictory. You want to heal somebody, but the pressure points are like a double-edged sword. They work both ways, and I'm going to teach you both things in these manuals. So I've got a pressure points manual, and I've got a dim mak power striking manual. You're also going to learn internal power centers, which is a course on developing your psychic abilities, your psychic power. This is a concept that when I first started training was very, it's kind of weird to me. I didn't know if I wanted to learn that. But then once I started investigating it and understanding it, I realized I already had these inclinations and was already doing it for years. And when you read a manual like the Internal Power Centers, you're going to figure out the same thing. And so that's what you're getting with the Mind Force Library. You're also going to receive some great bonuses. In fact, if you go to Amazon right now, you can see how much those manuals are. And you're getting about a 50% discount if you get the hard copy. So I'm setting it up so you can get the hard copy shipped right to your door. You can also get the hard copies and the electronic or the digital version. That's really the best value because I'm going to send the digital version immediately to you, and then you're going to get the manuals in the mail, however long that takes, probably about 2 weeks. But you get the digital manuals immediately, or you can just get the digital manuals if you want to just go that route. So I'm giving you 3 options. You can get digital, you can get digital and hard copy, or just the hard copy. And so I've set it up that way. No matter which one you get, you're going to get some bonuses, some really cool bonuses that you couldn't get or you won't get if you go to Amazon or any of the booksellers that sell out of these books every single month. But I wanted to introduce you to the Mind Force Library because it truly is a unique collection of esoteric training manuals. And when you go through them, I promise you this, you're going to be sending me an email or contacting me and saying, you know what, Al, there's some great information in there, and you'll get great results from it. I know because I've went through the training that makes those manuals as good as they are. I took this from my mentors, from the training individuals that I worked with over the years. I traveled all over the United States. I studied with people from all over the world to learn this stuff. It's not just stuff that was rehashed or pulled off the internet or anything like that. This is personal information training that I've done over the years. And I promise you this, you get these manuals, this is the first step to really getting some of these very extraordinary and astonishing techniques, concepts, methods, and tactics to work for you. So order below. You got 3 options. You can get the digital version, you can get the hard copy version, or what most people really like is the fact of the digital and the hard copy version. So go ahead and order today. You'll be glad you did. Thanks for watching and have a fantastic day. So long.